Welcome to another edition of On a Mission with Jack Sears here at the Buzz Daily News Network. Today, we're going to be talking about wildlife and bugs because I have as my guest Mr. Jason Shepard, owner of Coastal Wildlife and Pest Services. Welcome to the show, Jason.
That's right. Thanks for having me.
So let's get this party started. Your mission at Coastal Wildlife and Pest Services. What do you guys do?
Yeah, so we're a full-service nuisance wildlife removal pest control company. We specialize in removing rats, squirrels, raccoons, bats, snakes. We do all the stuff that most people don't want to do. So the stuff that kind of makes you cringe a little bit, you hear noises at 3 in the morning and you don't know what that is. We're the company that comes out, tries to figure out what's going on, how to get this stuff out of your house, out of your attic, crawl space, whatever, and then close everything up so it can't get back in, clean everything up behind them.
Wow, you just brought back an incredible story. It's 2 in the morning and all of a sudden I wake up and I hear I've got something up in the attic. Yeah. We would call you to help us with that.
That's right, yeah. So we, the cool thing about us is we bundle the pest control. Like I said, we specialize in the removal of nuisance wildlife, but we bundle our pest control services. So where a lot of people, you have a typical pest control company, they do your bug treatments and stuff like that, and you start hearing these noises in the attic and you call them and they say, they typically can't handle that stuff. They're just not set up for it. So we're the opposite. We specialize in the wildlife removal, but we also do pest control. So we're kind of a one-stop shop. So you don't have to call 2 companies. If you have us as your pest control company, you start hearing noises in the attic, you've got the company to take care of it.
How long have you been doing this work?
Yeah, so I've been doing this for about 10 years now in the industry. We started the company in late 2021. And so that was kind of an exciting time. I've been doing this several years. I love this industry. I love working with animals, wildlife. But most importantly, it's really like we get an adrenaline rush solving these problems. It's almost like you have to be a detective. So you go into people's houses and you let them explain what's going on, and then you have to go to work. You got to find out what's going on. Is it rats? Is it squirrels? Is it bats? And so late 2021, I was working for another company, and I just felt like there had to be, I'd worked for a corporate company and, everybody knows how that is. And so it was just all about money. And then I'd went to a smaller company and it was a little bit chaotic and unorganized. And I felt like there had to be a balance, where we could really build lasting relationships with the community and with our customers while also maintaining, a profitable business where we can provide opportunities to our employees. And so that's what we've really focused on. We have done an incredible job building relationships. We have almost 200 reviews, all 5-star reviews right now. And that's really been a highlight, that's really been a highlight of our team and what we're trying to do. But it was scary, having to go out by trucks. And back then I had no money saved. I had no idea how I was going to do this. But I took a little bit of my last few paychecks and bought some business cards and bought a couple shirts, and
here you are.
I went to work.
Wow, that is quite a mission. So let me ask you something in the time that we have. You got to have a unique story. What's the wildest pest or animal you've had to remove?
Yeah, so there's probably, we get that question. That's probably the most common question I get. I could just be standing in a gas station, somebody sees my shirt, and that's the question. What's the craziest animal? And it's so hard to answer because for us, none of it's really crazy, right? But for regular, average, everyday people, you don't see this stuff every day. So I would say one of the funniest stories I have is I had a lady call me, and this just happened a few months ago. Lady called me, it was 10 o'clock at night. She was panicking, almost crying. And she had a snake, a giant snake in her backyard. Her sister told her, don't go mess with it. Call somebody to come and get it. So she calls us, we go through the process with her, we dispatch, I'm on my way. I get there in about 20 minutes. And we go out back and she points it out and I look at it and I'm like, okay, let me go check it out. So I go out there, and as I'm getting closer, I'm like, man, I don't know if this is a snake. And so I get there, and I have my snake tongs that I use to catch snakes, and I picked it up, and she had it was like corn and greens and stuff she had growing, and it was a string of a dead one. Like, so it was just like a piece of grass like that had died, and so she almost lost it over that.
That is crazy. And you gave her peace of mind though, right?
Yeah,
that's great.
so,
okay, good.
So she had seen, and what happens, this usually starts from like, you see a snake 3 days ago, and now you're like, some people, like, we don't take this easily, but because we handle snakes every day, but some people have a terrifying, paralyzing fear of snakes.
You're talking to one of them here, and you'll be second on my list to call. So listen, Jason, this has been an outstanding topic and subject for today. How would our audience or how would listeners connect with your business?
Yeah, so you could check us out. We're on social media on Facebook. It's www.facebook.com/Coastal Wildlife Jax. That's JAX. Our telephone number is 904-855-9490. You can also get us by email if you send an email to info@coastalwildlifeservices.com. But definitely check out our website. That's www.coastalwildlifeservices.com. You can see everything you need to know there.
That's it. You've been a marvelous guest. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well, that's it, folks. That's what we have today for On a Mission here at the Buzz Daily News Network. If you'd like to learn more about Jason, his business, maybe you've got an unwanted creature in your attic that wants to be removed, be sure to visit us at thedailynewsnetwork.com to get his information and information on a lot of other things happening in this community. So, until we get together next time, be well, stay safe, stay healthy, and remember, treat each other the way you'd like to be treated.